Arthur Sarabikian.
How are you?
Go to that mic, please.
I knew that, yeah.
You knew that?
No, I didn't know
All
that.
right. Now, Inspector Quinn and Mr. Butler, do you remember Mr. Sarabikian? He's been before the court before. You know, Mr. Sarabikian was a up-and-coming prize fighter who I thought was going to be a world champion. As a matter of fact, his fighting name was the Armenian Assassin. Sarabikian's caught his yellow to throw an uppercut.
Mr. Quinn, I don't want no trouble. Please.
Believe me, I'm no mood to fight you this morning.
I appreciate
I'm a little
it.
tired myself.
Inspector Quinn, what was your fighting name?
I had too many of them, Judge.
Can we have one?
Mr. Butler, did you have a fighting name?
No, I wasn't a
No?
fighter, Your Honor.
Okay. Arthur, you look a little tired. Where you been?
Working.
Oh, you came from work?
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad to see you working. Where are you working?
At the Dunkin' Donuts Center.
Civic Center?
Yes.
Inspector Quinn,
Yes.
you remember Arthur Sarabikian was before us before? You know, Arthur was at the top, you know, and he got knocked down. In life, he got knocked down. And he was actually sleeping in his car. And so Arthur came in one day, and he's now working. He works midnight to 8 o'clock in the morning. You know, gainfully employed. He's got his own apartment. He's made a pretty good comeback, and he's back on the right track. I'm so proud of you, Arthur. I really.
Thank you, Mr. Caprio.
Me too. Every time I see him, I bang into him. He's got a smile on his face, so
Yeah.
it's nice to see that nothing's going to keep you down there. You know?
Nothing's going to keep this guy
Yeah,
down.
not at
right?
all.
Awesome.
But not only am I proud, my entire family, who are familiar with Arthur's situation, we're all proud of him.
I'm the new member of the family, correct?
Okay,
I'm the new member.
be careful, because then I won't be able to handle your case.
Yeah.
All right, no problem.
Arthur, you have a speeding ticket. You were caught on camera, but the good news is that you were like 1 mile over the limit, and we've been dismissing those. So I'm not doing anything special for you. We're dismissing that case pursuant to a court policy. So the
Great.
speeding ticket is going to be dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And then when you were homeless,
Ouch.
you have some overnight parking tickets because he was sleeping in his car, Inspector Quinn.
Yes, Judge.
So how do you feel about that, Inspector Quinn?
Your Honor, I believe we had a ruling on this before. There was a similar situation where I believe it was a woman who was also homeless was in the car, and in good conscience, I couldn't penalize someone for having to park on the street when they have nowhere else to go. So,
Okay, based on the recommendation of Inspector Quinn, the parking tickets will be dismissed.
Awesome.
Arthur, well, we're all happy for you.
Yeah, thank you, Judge Caprio.
The job is going well?
Awesome.
And
Very well.
You have an apartment?
Yes,
It's nice and warm in the winter?
it's great.
You got a nice soft bed to sleep in?
Thanks to you, yes.
The bed is comfortable?
Very, very comfortable. I have no complaints.
Anyway,
Mr. Quinn, I don't want no trouble, please. I appreciate it.
it's reciprocal. I don't want any other. I told you, I'm a little tired this morning. My ribs are still sore, so.
we could have a challenge here between Inspector Quinn and Mr. Sarabikian. What do you think?
Very true. By the time you turn that tape on, the fight's over.
You'll be down.
No, I have to raise it to a different level, Judge. I can't get hit by that.
Well,
I don't know what year I'd wake up.
Arthur, again, congratulations to you on turning your life around. And I think you can be an inspiration to other people who have similar circumstances to show that once you're down, it's not a sin to get knocked down, it's a sin not to get back up. You got back up.
Correct. Thank you, Judge Caprio.
So, with our best wishes, matter is dismissed. Good luck to
You are the
you.
man. Thank you.
I hear thousands of cases every year, and many of them stick with me outside of the courtroom. Arthur's case was one of them. I knew Arthur when he was in his prime, and his potential seemed limitless. So, seeing him 20 years later, homeless and hurting, haunted me. I had to find a way to help him. Thankfully, with the assistance of my family and friends, we were able to find Arthur a job and a place to live. Seeing him in court today looking happy and fit brought a smile to my face. It's true. Happiness comes not from how much we have, but from how much we give.
Doris Vasquez.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Doris. Doris, you have a red light violation on Westminster and Manton. This was on at 2:35 in the afternoon. We're going to take a look at it. Okay, you made a right-hand turn, and there's a sign right on red after stop. The vehicle did not stop. Were you operating the vehicle?
No, at that time it was my son. He using my truck. So, and he's so responsible. But at that point, he said, I'm not receive the letter because I see my mail last week because I have a surgery in my both sides. So I have the bunch, the mail in my house. So when I check, I found that this one last week, and I explained to him, and I told him I gotta go to court because my daughter, I have a cornea implant in my eyes, and she used my another car. So she have red light and the ticket the same day. So in the night, she had the over parking. She live in Saunter Street. She got my car because I have a foster daughter too, and she need to bring her to school in the morning. So she have a parking, overnight parking, and then in the morning, she had a red light in Broad Street. But I had to be responsible.
Oh.
And my daughter's so good daughter, my son too, so.
Oh, yeah, good kids.
Yeah, thank
Real
God.
good kids.
I raised my child by myself, and I glad for them. They always working.
How many children?
They going to college. Single mom.
That's a absolutely right objective view. Her kids are good kids.
Yeah, I said thank God because single mom have a 3 child, 2 boys and 1 girl, and they always go to college. My son is pharmacy techs. My daughter's secretary, medical assistant, and I'm happy with I'm happy mom and happy grandma too.
Now, you just explained to me that your children both are working and making a lot of money so they can afford to pay these tickets.
So no, they always help me because I'm disabled, so I'm not have a complaint about my child.
Let's take a look and see how bad the red light was. It's 454, Lisa. Let's take a look at it. Red.
Yeah, that's her.
What's the time on that?
Oh, 1-3.
All right. The ticket on Westminster and Manton Avenue, that sign was put up 2 days before they got this ticket. You were allowed to make a right-hand turn on red, and then they put up this sign.
Okay.
So I'm going to take notice of the fact that your kids were using that area, and I'm going to give them leeway on that 2 days. So I'm going to dismiss that ticket.
Okay, thank you.
The overnight parking ticket, I know you told me that.
Yeah, that's
you-
my daughter
you-
address.
You were having an issue with an implant. So I'm going to dismiss the parking ticket. It's going to cost you $85 for the red light, and I think what you should do is have both your kids pay $42.50 each. You understand?
Yeah.
You're going to do that?
Oh yeah.
Make sure now, $42.50 each. You tell them the judge charged me $42.50 each for you. You
Yeah.
tell them they saved a lot of money
Okay, thank you.
because you made such a good presentation.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck.
At a time when some are questioning the role of immigrants in our country, I'd like to take a moment to celebrate Doris Vasquez. She's a single mother who, despite having a disability, managed to raise 3 children, all of whom went to college and have become valuable and contributing members of their communities. Doris says she's a happy mom and a happy grandma, too. Good for you, Doris. You should be happy, and you should be proud of yourself as well.
All rise and hit subscribe so you don't miss the latest viral moments like this one. Share these videos and weigh in on the cases. You be the judge. Subscribe now.